Welcome to the Coquitlam Whiskey Barrel Podcast with your hosts, Uncle Corey and Uncle Dono.
Recording off some bullshit.
He left his Stanley Cup back on the ice in 1980.
It's embarrassing.
Let's give Corey a round of applause like you were the fucking service staff at a wedding.
Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the obsolete.
Oh, we never get a crack from you. Oh, we're gonna get a crack? A pour?
And a pour. I thought we got a crack last week.
No, we got a nice jiggle. You're the ice jiggler.
Yeah, I know, but I thought I was joining the... and then we waxed poetically on for about 20 minutes on weed drinks.
You haven't jiggled the ice.
There it is. Another one. Well, week 7, right?
Oh, you know what I thought? Actually, we should have done this. Maybe this will be of interest.
What? Please.
I thought you wanted to like YouTube this, right? Like
right.
Cameras and everything.
Right. Yeah.
What if we just Twitch live streamed it?
Can you record on a Twitch live stream?
No, but we'll record on this. But people could tune in and watch us live and ask questions in the Twitch chat.
But who are the people? Like, are we expecting Brad Friend to log in to Twitch?
He's never heard of Twitch.
That's what I'm saying.
Unfortunately, I think... Sorry. Who would have heard of Twitch in our league? Sully?
Sully's definitely on Twitch. Nightingale's on Twitch.
Nightingale, you think so?
Oh, a Twitch. I'm thinking about fucking the other thing, TikTok.
No. Twitch.
Yeah. Now I'm there.
Our girl. You know our girl's on Twitch.
Our girl is on Twitch. Yeah. Your girl made me $320 this weekend.
How?
Because I
bet... You're betting the opposite.
The complete
Actually,
opposite.
You cashed out.
Yeah, but and I would have lost, though.
Yeah.
Because the final one was Dallas.
Dallas, Philly.
And
so I wonder if you'd gone Philly, because that was the only smart bet would have been to take Philly.
Right, yeah, that's true. I mean, what Sayers is talking about is it on TikTok? Or I don't know, whatever. There's this chick who's super hot and gambles a crazy amount. On Twitch. And and when I asked Corey, hey, does this girl know what she's, like, how she bets? And Corey's response was, she's hot and has a lot of money, so I assume she knows what she's doing. So I went in, I bet exactly the opposite against what she had bet, and I made a killing. I did pretty well. I'm actually pretty proud of it.
Well, that's my girl.
Yeah.
She comes correct, pal.
Yeah, she was. So, yeah, I followed her advice to the exact opposite. And, I turned like $50 into $320 or something. And I cashed out, but I would have lost. That's why the cash out was
That was the cash out. Because it would have been interesting to see how much you would have actually made. But, we had ourselves a bit of a weekend.
We did have a weekend.
We had a time.
We enjoyed ourselves like gentlemen.
25%? How much of the league?
How much of the league?
33% of the league. Ventured down to Washington State.
No, it would be 30% even, wouldn't it?
No.
4 divided by 12. Yeah.
A third of the league.
Oh, yeah. A
4
quarter.
times 3 is 12.
Oh, yeah, right.
33%.
33.333 repeating?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, we went down.
Ventured down to Seattle with the...
in case anybody was wondering, Amit is alive.
The potato farming cowboy himself from Idaho.
Yeah.
Fresh from Idaho, the potato farmer Amit was out with us.
He was dressed as a cowboy.
Hadn't slept.
Yeah. Everybody
was really tying one on.
Yeah.
You know?
he's a champion.
He is a champion. I gained a lot of respect for that man this weekend.
Well, because
on no sleep and just powering back-to-back nights.
I was just gonna say, Amit. Oh, especially to this league, Amit is always a gentleman and a scholar.
Yeah.
He always shows up well groomed.
Sure.
He's always mild mannered.
Yeah.
Polite. Doesn't ruffle feathers.
No.
You know, he always likes to talk to he learns a little bit about you. You feel like you're having a conversation with him, right?
Yeah.
And he's always that guy. He's well put together.
Yes.
And this one, he was on 45 minutes asleep.
Yeah.
When his buddy dropped him off out of some not even a Volvo. Was it like a 1992 Volkswagen Jetta?
I don't know about you, but I don't know anybody who has a male friend who's that short with that long a hair.
Yeah. I don't know. I yelled, "Who's the chick?"
It was a chick. Had to have been.
Was it a chick?
Well, no man drives that car.
I don't know. It was not a man's car.
No.
Anyway, so then Amit, the whitest guy we know, comes stumbling out of the car.
No, hold on. Just push pause for a second. Okay. I call you at 6 o'clock in the morning going, hey, you got to drive me for 45 minutes out of here. You're going, fuck you, man.
I thought
There's no way me as a man can convince another man to drive me anywhere at 6 o'clock in the morning after a bender. Now, if this is a cute little lady, and you just gave her the, hey, how are ya?
You know what?
You might be convinced to drive me 30 minutes up to Coquitlam.
I didn't ask any questions. He just said it was his buddy. You're right. I did not dig at all. Remember? Because he came in. Well, whatever. Yeah. No, there's no fucking way I'm doing it. There's no way. No. Even if you're sleeping on my couch.
Yeah.
Amit is a well-put-together gentleman. You'd assume he'd have a town car carrying him around.
Yes.
Not the Jetta that he showed up in.
No. Well, he knew he was going away with some degenerates. So I think he just wanted to get his head into that lifestyle before he showed up.
Yeah, and he was the late one.
And
and that made me feel pretty good. And I even tried. So I tried to make him feel better by, just being a little tardy myself.
True.
But he was very genuine when he apologized.
He was upset. He called me because I woke him up being like, hey, man, you can park in my driveway. And his response was, oh, shit, I just woke up. I got home 45 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I need to pack. I'm wearing a Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah, and he looked great.
He did look good. He pulls it off.
He does pull it off.
Yeah.
He looked like the potato farmer we've always wanted him to be.
From Idaho.
Yeah, so then we drive ourselves down.
Yeah.
It was an early morning.
It was an early morning.
It was a really early morning. It wasn't ideal, but it is what it is. We get down to... Mikey is like a kid, like a kid on Christmas.
I've never seen someone happier. And I couldn't see him. He was just in the backseat. I could just sense his aura was happiness.
I could just feel his little kicks because his feet don't actually hit the...
Well, they can't touch the ground.
Right, so just at the back of the chairs. As he just got so excited. We were going across the line. He didn't know how to hand over his passport. Yeah. He tried to make awkward conversation.
If I remember, his was the only passport that wasn't signed.
Oh, yes.
Of course.
But you did get the signature from his guardian.
I did.
He had some money.
Yep.
But now hold on, really quick. I had to give him money a couple of times.
I had to give him money too, and Amit gave him money.
So how many?
At 1-to-1. Remember the Mikey exchange rate.
The old Mikey exchange rate. You hand him $100 American, and he immediately tries to transfer you $100 Canadian just to pay you back, just to make sure he doesn't forget about it later.
Yeah,
he did that 3 times. But so
you would have made almost $100 on his exchange rate.
What was his intention? Like, you don't have a debit card that works.
No,
and you didn't bring cash.
Yeah.
So was that always his intention? See, I'd like to think of him as he's so lovable and he's not malicious in any way. I don't think he's conniving. But
I think the bill comes, he just giggles, he pulls out his money. All American money looks the same. He kind of throws down some money, and we all just think that's good. We didn't realize it was $4. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's true.
Or the bill comes and you do one of those, I hope someone's got it. Who's going to step up?
Oh, yeah, that guy's from Idaho. It was a good time. But anyway, so we venture on down.
Yeah.
We get there nice and early.
You can't check into the hotel. Mike realizes he forgot his toothbrush.
Oh, right.
Naturally. No, we're looking forward to that stinky breath. And we go do what you do in Seattle. We head up Sluggers.
Yeah.
Talk to the fine bouncer gentleman at the front door.
Yeah, who
glossed over me real quick.
Yeah, Corey. He wished Corey a happy birthday. Corey said thank you, and he said you should thank these guys because if you were part of my family, we'd be beating the shit out of you on your birthday all day.
Yes.
That was direct quote from a giant man at the front door.
Oh, he could sit on me and it would be a wrap.
At 10:30 in the morning.
9:45. 9:45.
I'd be beating the shit out of you. And he was a 400-pound man, 6'3", just a giant. Yeah, you thank these guys because I'd fuck your day up. Okay, well, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. May I get by? Now I pass now. And we go to Sluggers. We had ourselves a time. Luckily, the bartenders at Sluggers, they were really into fantasy football.
Yes.
And,
so we could talk some shit. We drank some tandoori spiced Bloody Marys.
Right.
And made our way back into Old Lumen Field for $40 margaritas.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's Lumen now.
The amount of places that I go or have been and I don't know the name of.
I think it just changed like last year.
What was it before?
CenturyLink.
It was the Clink.
Yeah.
So what is the other place?
It used to be Safeco. Now it's T-Mobile. The baseball stadium?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So the football stadium's always been the Clink.
Yeah.
Oh, before. Yeah, Lumen's Field. If you would have told, I would have never known. I would have just said wherever the Seahawks play.
Right.
Like if I was getting an Uber or something.
And they take you there.
Yeah. So then we get to the game, and we got
$40 margaritas.
we got and but we got to see we got your seats.
Great seats.
Great seats.
Hell of a hike.
I remember it now. If you recall last episode. I talked about how Corey was a little bit nervous about the quality of the seats.
Nervous about the seats.
The same way that Amit always likes to project with confidence.
Yeah.
And then we saw a little chink in the armor.
Yeah.
Is the same way that it was a little bit nervous about the seats.
Yes.
Now the seats, I literally thought I was going to have a jammer. I was not mentally prepared, emotionally prepared, or physically prepared to walk up those goddamn stairs.
Did you not see me at halftime? I had to take a seat halfway through. I sat beside these guys. We had a great time. Then the usher kindly told me I couldn't sit there, but I needed the breather.
It was. There was literally the third time I went up those stairs.
Yeah.
'Cause I was like, just look at the stairs in front of you because there's thousands of people around, and if you just drop right now, like there was no rescuing you.
No.
You know what I mean? It was just like, hey, you know what? You've jumped out of the plane, pull the parachute. It either goes or it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like hiking up that mountain as my breath is going, the heart's in my throat. Amit looks fantastic, obviously. And I'm like, oh my God, there's families, and I'm just gonna sit down on the stairs like a grown man and fuck these people if they want to move me.
Yeah.
It was that high. But when we got there, second from the top.
Yeah.
Second row from the top.
Third, I think.
Third row. What? Okay.
Makes a difference.
Yeah.
Where
Well,
I'm
it's a
from.
It's a 50-story building.
Yeah.
How high is that building?
We were in double Q. There's 26 letters in the alphabet, so we were in literally like row 50.
Yeah. That's how high it was.
50 sets of stairs.
Like but it was middle of the field.
We were on the 40-yard line, which is nice.
So it was actually so that was my second NFL game.
Okay.
The other game that I saw, I was in LA, and I was lower down. I would be in the 1-0, kind of by the end zone.
Okay.
But these seats were better because you could see the whole game.
Yes.
I even went to see a Lions game a few weeks ago. I was behind the end zone again. It was good when they were coming towards you.
Sure.
But it was a little bit more difficult. We were higher. It was like watching it on television. It was like a perfect.
Yeah. Like
you were watching, like just that angle.
Yeah.
So I was quite happy with the seats, other than the hike. Like if somehow, like I don't know, like how did the Egyptians build the pyramids? Ramps?
Well, you need like another section break.
Yes.
Like there needed to be that needed to be like the third section.
There should,
where you could walk in 20 rows from your seat,
exactly.
not 55.
If there was 55 rows, there should be a section break.
Yeah.
25 rows is too high.
Or some of those, like, you know how old people get those chairs in their house that take you up the stairs?
I swear to God, I would have taken it. I would have taken it.
As everyone's walking
I
by
would have
it.
taken it. I would have swung my feet like Mikey and just pretended to be disabled because there's just no way.
Eating that doughy pizza and mowing on that popcorn that your friends made me dump on their faces. I was overserved.
You were overserved.
It was my birthday. You only turned 36 once. I was having a good time,
and it was a good time. But it wasn't. It was a great time had by all.
God, did we laugh? We had some laughs.
We enjoyed ourselves. The game was pretty good.
The game was enjoyable.
I felt pretty bad because I was in a Seahawks jersey the entire time.
You were 12. Honorary 12.
I was an honorary 12. Which, if you don't know about the 12, for everybody, because as much as I hate the Seahawks, I know really nothing about the 12. I just know that I hate them.
Right.
But the 12, I found out, is you're literally the entire game just screaming into the void when the Seahawks are on defense.
Yes.
That is the 12th man. I thought it was just like a play on the, you know what I mean? Like you're the 13th man, the 12th man, whatever. Like it just, we want to show our love to the crowd. No. The crowd screams for 4 hours. 4 hours in a row. Like,
it's a wild scene.
It was a wild scene, and it was just kind of funny because you could just like the old guy who was sitting next to me with his wife, was just screaming in his ear,
Yeah.
And then it was just like, this is kind of funny because he was kind of mimicking me because he was like, oh, what's this guy up to? Very much like when we were sitting next to the 8-year-old at wrestling.
Okay.
When I'm sitting next to the 65-year-old, the 70-year-old at the game, I was just going, ah! And he was like, wah!
You just yell for no reason. It's tremendous.
And
sign me up.
And then they act as if they've impacted the play.
Yeah.
That was the great. So if Kyler Murray ever got a first down, it went silent. But if there was an incomplete pass or anything,
they got louder.
It got louder as if they were down on the field, like they were impacting. Now, half of the stadium looked like people like me who were dry heaving and winded trying to walk up the stairs. So not fucking one of them could actually play on the field.
Right.
But god damn it, were they just screaming. And it was fine, but like my voice is still a little hoarse.
Doing our part.
But I was doing my part, but you sell a bit of your soul. You know what I mean?
So you can see how a football fan who's unattached could become a Seahawks fan just by going to a game.
100%.
You put on a good show, you enjoy it,
Yeah.
the fans get behind it, they always play well at home.
Yeah. It was, everybody we talked to, we met a bunch of people.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, those one guys, those brothers were the, anyways, you
Wow,
poured.
you're going to call them brothers.
Well, they were, I hard-art it.
Wow.
Okay, anyways.
Siblings I would have gone with, but.
Well,
or were you just talking because of their...
whatever. They had dark curly hair, all right? I was becoming their friend. You came over and accosted them and threw popcorn.
I don't remember what happened, but I feel bad about it now. But I feel like it was welcomed.
Because we were talking about where we might go later on in the evening.
Yeah, but why did I dump popcorn on that
Because because you guys were arguing about where was the better spot to go. The place that you were saying to go...
Devil's Triangle.
Well, I did... Whatever, sure. Devil's Triangle was a 1-star permanently closed.
Yeah.
And they were suggesting another place that was still not rated high, but it was at least open.
Right.
And then you were upset about that. And then offered... I'm not sure if it was spiteful or intentional, but it... From me, knowing you, it seemed intentional. From the other guy, I think he took it with a grain of salt.
He did.
Because
he didn't punch me in the face.
No, because you just said, oh, you want some popcorn? Here, have some popcorn. And then he went for like one little piece, and thank you. And then you said, take more. And then he just threw it down the front of his shirt.
Right.
But his sibling laughed. He had a good chuckle. I think you yelled and went to go get another beer and maybe some pizza. I'm not sure.
I don't know what happened.
But it was great.
Yeah.
It was a good time. It was a good time had by 100% can see how people would cheer for them. And with Geno Smith at the helm, they're kind of the underdogs.
Sure.
So, I mean, I'm just trying to justify it. I should really hang myself. But I'm just trying to, coach myself into, you know what? It was your birthday. You know what I mean? That was the special thing.
Yeah.
That was, you turned 36. It was my turn to give back. Wearing a Marshawn Lynch jersey.
Right.
Acting like the 12th man. I am the 12th man.
And that fucking coward Mike wouldn't throw any Cardinals gear on.
Mike,
and there was Cardinals fans all over the stadium.
All over.
And he could have been partying with them.
Yeah, he was...
Instead, he was up there with the 12 screaming his face off on third down.
And pretending like he was a part of it.
Yeah.
I feel like Mike is a perfect 12th man.
Yes.
Like, no matter where he is, if somebody else is doing something great, he feels like if he interjects vocally, he's a part of that.
Yeah.
He can celebrate with.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like at both my weddings, I think Mike was loud, as if he was getting, like he wanted some of the celebration.
Maybe he was the bad juju then.
Hey, man. Too soon.
Well, someone had to be.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it definitely wasn't me. I'm a 12th man. Anyway, so that was a great game. You got to see, Benjamin. He put you up some points.
Yeah, we had some fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
We just had some fun. We should all go down one time. We had a great time.
I agree. Oh, we're talking about it, actually, while you're on the December 9th, I believe. It's a Thursday.
Oh, God. Okay.
It's a Thursday night game, and it's might be the Niners versus the Seahawks.
Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers.
The on IR by that time, it's 5 weeks from now. Christian McCaffrey's going to get planted like Raheem Mostert before him, like
Sure.
Elijah Mitchell before him. Like, I'm sure Jeff Wilson's... Oh, yeah. I was going to say, yeah, Jeff Wilson has had some injuries. Yes, he fucking has.
Of course he has.
So it's going to end up like all of them. But you know what? That powerhouse, I'm down to go down and watch. I'm open to it. After experiencing it, my toes in the water.
Yeah.
The water was warm.
We had a good time.
I'd do it again.
Just like 20 rows lower.
Yeah, for sure. There's no, like, if...
Spend the extra $30 a ticket.
No.
Sit a little bit lower.
Absolutely no question.
Yeah.
Where we sat, like, location on the field, perfect. But height, there's just no way. There's just, like, there's literally no way.
It's just the stairs. There's just too many.
It's just too many stairs. Unless you just hydrate and eat before the game, and then you just get up once. No, but you just never come down.
Never come down.
No.
Pee yourself.
Yeah, but it was good. And I remembered this game. So that was great. It was great. Yeah, it was the last one I got lost a few times.
Always good to remember.
But, yeah, so anyways, big week. I lost to Brad Friend.
I lost as well.
I lost to Brad Friend.
It was a bad week.
You lost?
It was a bad week last week.
I thought you won.
No, I lost.
Brad Friend beat me by 4 points.
Oh.
And there was one start that I wanted to make and swap, and I would have won. It was pretty heartbreaking, if I'm being completely honest. But, you know, because I don't think, I think Brad Friend's team is fine.
I mean, I disagree.
Fine. Oh, you think it's good?
Oh, no. No, I don't think it's fine.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think it's fine. But, I can't take... When I get 87 points and he got 90 points...
Well, he's 5-1, but he's got the lowest points.
That's what I'm saying. It's I needed a sneaky win over Brad Friend right there, not the other way around.
Right.
And it just sucks when you look at it and it's... it wasn't a heartbreaking decision I would have swapped, but it's still... I don't...
Something.
It's... this is history repeating itself, you know? We're 2 seasons in a row. I started off with more wins than I have losses.
Yep.
Into this part of the game, and I'm feeling the same way that I did last year. My team's fine.
If you look at last week, one team put up over 100 points.
Did everybody have a shitty week?
Everybody had a shitty week.
You know me. I don't really follow along during the week.
No. But then I was listening to some people this week, and they said fantasy football scoring this year is down 20+%.
Yeah,
in general.
I believe it.
Yeah, it has been down. I
believe it. It's a testament to what we were talking about with quarterbacks, for example.
Right.
It's tough to our defense is playing them differently. Why? It's even there's 3 good quarterbacks, and it's confusing. Nobody's putting up points.
Nobody.
But it's are the players worse? I can't figure out what it is. What is it?
We got to bring kickers back. Way more field goals now. There's just nothing but.
I don't
field
want
goals.
more fucking. We don't want kickers. Although if you play in a kicker league, apparently somebody just came off the bye. Fuck it. The number one kicker was dropped in most leagues. I don't know. I'm giving help to other people. I'm in 3 leagues. There are no kickers in any of them.
Shouldn't have them in any. Absolutely not.
And I'm not upset about it at all. Oh yeah, I'm looking at everybody. Everybody's team was shitty this week.
Everybody was shitty.
Fuck.
No one was good.
But that doesn't make me feel better.
No, it shouldn't. But it shouldn't make you feel worse.
Yeah, God. Hinton's team puts up the most points?
Yeah, Hinton's team.
Hinton's team. Here's a perfect example.
That's my fantasy luck this year. I go up against the guy who puts up the most points on the week.
Right.
Of course. That's just where I've been living.
Yeah.
All year. I think. I haven't moved.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, that's brutal. But it does. Yeah. It's tough. But this is okay. Looking at the scoreboards for last week. So obviously, do you even QB, bro? You know, he's got Josh Allen. But I'm just looking here. So in the bottom 4 games. Okay. We've got only Josh Allen is the number 1 point getter of those 6 teams.
Yeah.
Okay, Russell. Okay, your team had a fucking tough game when Russell Wilson got most points for you, and you got 15 points, and he got 15 points. But it's Joe Burrow, and even Jalen Hurts was your number 1 scorer, but that's 20 points.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Quarterbacks should be
30.
right. Like, it should
You're
always be your number one scorer.
scorer.
Right? Like, getting 24 points. But it's impossible. Mikey puts up 13 from Alan Lazard. Like, did he even start a quarterback?
What happened with him? Who did he lose to?
Mike, I don't know.
Mikey lost to Sully.
Mikey lost to Sully. So that's a big win for Sully.
We went and saw Gino. Gino only put up 13 points.
Yeah, he didn't.
God, Mikey needed one touchdown from Gino.
Yeah, he didn't do much. But
the 1 week Mikey benched Kyle Pitts, he should have started him and he would have won.
Oh, that's fucking great. And I even offered him a trade for Hayden Hurst. I hope he's on the fucking waiver wire now, Mikey.
Will be.
Just like Curtis Samuel should be. Mike's team's pretty good.
Outside of the wins.
I feel like everybody's team is pretty good, and maybe that's again a more testament to the year.
Pal, you haven't looked at. Well, you got to go to the hospital to look at my team.
Yeah, your team is. You have 5 guys on the IR, and not droppable guys. I will pick up. Of your 4 hurt guys, I'll pick up 3 of them.
I'm gonna run you down. Just listen to. Okay, so my draft board.
Yeah.
Pal, let's just run it down.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
First round, Alvin Kamara. He's
Yeah.
missed 2 games,
Mm-hmm.
3. Mm-hmm. DeAndre Swift. He's missed 3. Mike Evans. He's missed 1.
1. Yeah.
Hollywood Brown. He just died.
He's
gonna be out for 4
Yeah,
weeks. Okay.
yeah.
Elijah Mitchell. He's been
Yeah.
out since week 1.
Yeah.
So those are my first 5 picks. Then I got Jalen Hurts, who's been my
Your
savior.
rock.
My rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't worry, because I follow him up with Cordero Patterson, who's dead.
Dead.
Right. Melvin Gordon, we'll see.
Yeah.
Elijah Moore, who sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, and then don't worry, because Brian Robinson got shot before the season started.
Right.
So, my first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 7th, and 9th round pick have all missed time.
How? See,
And I'm still alive. I'm breathing.
That's my problem. I feel like that should be that's why I'm not excited about my team. Because I feel like I should have an excuse. Like, at least you can go, oh shit, I've had so many. Oh yeah, you mentioned Swift. But it's at least you can hang your hat on, you know what, like Hinton's team last year. It's like, you get murdered, you get murdered. You can recover from maybe 1 or 2. You've had 5 major injuries, and you're still not out of it.
And I just lost the number, 6 or 7 wide receivers?
Yeah, he's number 7. Yeah. And, you can't catch a break, pal.
That's right where I want to be. I told you. Back my way in.
I know, but it's got to get scrappy. You got to get healthy and it'll be fine. But I mean, you lose, it just sucks losing to Hinton.
You never want to.
No, I lost to Hinton and Brad Friend this year.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather lose to Brad Friend because at least he's a champion. Hinton,
I don't know what he does, but he plays defense like nobody can play defense. Every year that guy has the best defensive team in the league. Always.
Yeah,
This year, 529 points against. Okay?
Yeah.
Nobody else is close. People are in the 600s. I've got 655. In 6 weeks, people have scored 135 more points against me.
So 22 points a game.
A week against me than against Brad. Now I've scored more points for than Brad,
but
45.
Still, but
that doesn't offset it enough,
no,
right?
That's a cheeky win. What else are you supposed to do here?
Yeah.
But
so we got to learn how to play defense like Brad Friend. 5, come on.
He's low key. And again, so he's probably feeling about his team the same way that I'm feeling about mine. Where it's just it's okay. Remember, I was talking about his good receivers, and you were like, his receivers are kind of questionable.
Well, is he fooled by the mirage of being 5-1, or is he realistic that he's starting Chase Claypool, Mike Boone, Terry McLaurin, and Deontay Johnson every week?
Yeah, but DeAndre Hopkins and Devontae Adams and Goddard, his team it's not 0-6.
No. It's not 5-1 though.
No. But who is other than him? He's the best goddamn fantasy football player outside of me. It's just
outside of me.
Other than me, this guy, he can win, and there's something to be said about just winning. It's not pretty.
Defense, pal. Defense wins championships.
He's playing defense,
even though. His team. Anytime he plays against another team in fantasy football, the other team
they can't
score
put up points.
They can't put up points.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know what the hell you were talking
That's
about.
what I'm talking about.
I was just going along with it.
He's got the lowest points against in the league. That means he has the best defense, right?
Okay, yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay, well, we'll just say that that's what he does. He's a defense guy. He always has been. But, so, Nightingale gets another win. Brad gets another win. Kurt's on a little bit of a streak here.
But everybody, it's still tight.
It's
outside of Paul.
Yeah. At what point, what is it, 8 wins we go with?
7 or 8, yeah.
7 or 8 wins. So, Paul's basically got to run the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Or like, you guys have to fall back.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
But it's still, like, at the bottom of the standings that are just outside the playoff. Like, a win this week moves you into the playoffs.
Yeah,
a
for
loss
sure.
moves you out, right? So, there'll be the next 2 weeks will be a lot of flip-flopping.
Yeah.
And then after week 8, we'll be able to really tell who's a contender and who's a pretender, I think.
Well, I mean, look at my team. I've got... Oh, shit, I was looking at points against. Still, doesn't feel better. Well, it actually does. It's like, I've got 518 points for. Sully's got fucking 602.
No.
Like, I've got no chance. No, I was looking at points against there. But still, like, I'm 597. I'm at that 100 points a game.
100 points a week, yep.
But Nightingale's got 686. He doesn't have Josh Allen. What the fuck is Nightingale doing?
His team's about to come back to earth, though.
Why? What is he?
Well, he's been riding high on Jamal Williams.
Right. Okay.
Right? Benefiting off some backups, benefiting off some injuries that players are going to start to get healthy and things are going to go south for him.
Well,
so, like, look at the bottom end of his table, right? Like,
but look at the top 4.
Sure, I'll take all those 4.
Patrick Mahomes, Nick Chubb, Josh Jacobs, Jamar Chase.
And that's how his team's
And
winning.
then
Because he's not winning with Garrett Wilson, Taysom Hill, Hunter Renfrow, or Jamal Williams anymore. Now, Singletary's been okay.
Yeah.
Right? And his Bills defense has been fine.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have anything else on there that you get excited about.
No, there's no receiver on his team that I'd pay $30 for.
Well, maybe 26, but definitely not 30.
Yeah, you're right. There's nobody I would bet that I would bid $21 more than he would, just to make sure that I was secured. Yeah, he's got some coin flips here. Fuck. This shouldn't be. I guess it's just Mahomes and Chubb and Jacobs.
Yeah. So, no one's worried. Jamar Chase is boomer bust.
Yeah.
And so if Mahomes has a bad playoff game, in the play has a bad game when we're in the fantasy playoffs, and Chase is on his bust week, that's where it's like I'm not mad if I'm 8 and Nightingale's 1.
Right.
Because you could beat him 100
to
95.
Or we can all have the week that we all just put up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 100 points of bullshit. Yeah, it's. And looking at his team, I'm wondering, like, I'm not going to go back enough, but is he point chasing? Meaning, like, did he start Jamal Williams when he put up 30 points? Did he start Taysom Hill when he put up 30 points? Did he start, like...
I think he chased Taysom Hill. I think he chased Garrett Wilson. I think Jamal Williams, he always had. He drafted him, so he just put him in when Swift was out.
Got it.
And...
His D, 21, 24, 16. He's had some big weeks, but lots of Ds have had big weeks.
Sure.
Yeah, well, whatever. Well, Nightingale, good work. I just don't know what to make of the year. I have no strategy.
No one's running away with it.
Nobody's running away with it.
No other outside of, unfortunately, I think Paul. No one's fallen completely off the map.
Yeah, but Paul, yeah, it's.
But we knew that last week when Paul had Henry on a bye and traded for Henry. We knew he was kind of giving up that week too.
Yeah, well.
So now he's just got to hope that Derrick Henry carries him to 6 straight wins.
Well, Derrick Henry's he's a king. He can do a lot of things.
It's not cold enough yet, though. It's been a hot summer.
That's true. And Ramondre Stevenson, Derrick. I mean,
Damian Harris is back.
He's starting Pat Freiermuth in his flex spot. Oh, Gabe Davis is okay. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not good, but it's not that bad. He's got Gus Edwards coming back. The bus, I just dropped him in another league.
That's Kenyon Drake's job, Pop.
Yeah, is it?
No.
Like that's just it. Like I've had Gus Edwards, I've had Justice Hill, I've had Kenyon Drake, I've had J.K. Dobbins, I've had every Ravens running back in the last 2 years, and have I ever wanted him?
No.
Do you get what I mean? Like,
No,
was
since
Foreman on there last year?
Not since who? Justin Forsett? Did you want a Ravens running
Yeah,
back?
I gotta get out of these fucking carousels. Like, I gotta stop hoping that
you have the guy that's going to take over forever.
Yeah, because like even if you go pick up Kenyon Drake or you go pick up it doesn't matter. You go ahead and get Brian Robinson, but this year Antonio Gibson, J.D. McKissick. I'm sure they've got Jarrett, whatever the fuck his name is. Every team has 4 running backs, so running backs suck.
Yeah.
Every quarterback is playing like shit, so quarterbacks suck.
Yeah.
All tight ends except for 3 are playing like shit. And I'd probably say 2. So tight ends suck.
Yep.
And wide receivers, I mean, they're meh. Are wide receivers carrying this league and it's a standard scoring? Is that, like, are we not adapting? What's going on?
I think it's got to bounce back. Points are going to start to bounce back. We'll be okay. We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out.
Well, I hope we should figure it out. We're going into week 7. Who are you playing? Are you excited? Are you nervous? What's going on?
I'm playing against Paul.
So Paul needs.
I'm playing against Paul, and I'm out to a nice start. I got 30 points on Thursday night.
Yeah.
He's got 3 off of Rondell Moore, so I'm already projected to win, I think.
No.
Well, I don't have a defense.
Oh, right.
You got to remember, I don't have healthy bodies.
Right. Right.
I got nobody, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Like,
I cannot take one more injury.
No. Well,
I physically can't take one.
no. You're gonna. Yeah. You're literally. Yeah. Well.
I'm teetering, pal. I need I need 3 more IR slots.
You know what? You're the commissioner. I don't know why you don't do some underhanded tactics.
I should do some underhanded tactics.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You know, it's funny. I was at my other half's friend's kid's party.
Okay.
Another one of the husbands there.
Mm-hmm.
We only see each other at these bullshit parties that we don't want to go to, or when they decide to get all the girls together.
Sure.
But he just recently got into fantasy football, like 3 years ago. He's a big fantasy hockey guy, but he always wanted to get into it. Whatever. Started a league with a bunch of people that didn't know what they're doing. They've been going 3 years now. I'm proud of him.
Okay.
He's out there.
Great.
He's making it happen. They have some terrible rules that need work on, and a bunch of stuff.
Whatever.
But
Sure,
regardless,
Yeah.
he's trying. That's how. I love it. Anyone who wants to play fantasy football, jump in. Water's warm.
100%.
If you don't want to play fantasy football, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah. It makes Sundays better. And why wouldn't you want another reason to make Sundays even better?
So he says to me, commissioner to commissioner, he says, he says, do you charge a commissioner's fee? I said, pardon me? He goes, well, in my hockey league, everyone, like, I get $10 from everybody for my work.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, $100 doesn't really move the needle for me.
Yeah, but
As a request. And he's like, well, you put in a lot of work. I go, yeah, but that's what you signed up for.
he's suggesting you should get paid?
He's suggesting I enact a commissioner's fee. So I think I might put it to a vote at least. Like, at least I got to put it to a vote.
I don't think there's anything wrong with putting that to a vote.
I know there's 2 yeses in this room.
I mean, just out of solidarity, I mean, there'd have to be. Yeah, I have no problem being... I don't have a problem being part of the 2 yeses and the 10 no's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just so that I could say, hey, man, we tried. Oh, we got it out there.
I just thought it was too funny. I'm like, pal, come on.
Do you...
You want $10 a guy to what? I go, that's not enough money for the work that you do.
Well, think about how, like, if people were getting paid to be the commissioner, you'd constantly be getting hounded to join other people's leagues. Wouldn't you be like, yeah, we'll start this league, if I make an extra $500 starting 5 leagues?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's what we do. Maybe that's a good business model. Maybe you can be a commissioner for leagues that you're not a part of.
Oh, be like the judge, jury, and execution.
Yeah, like you have all the control, but there's no bias. You have no players. You have no skin in the game. You're just there to get paid, get laid, and get out.
What?
$100 for 18 weeks of work.
But you got to make the tough calls.
You got to make the tough calls.
And the thing is, you come out of here, you come in like some stranger starts messaging me saying that they're not happy with what I'm doing. I'm going to have a real problem with that. You know what I mean? Somebody gets all uppity, tells me I'm a piece of shit because I didn't let Taysom Hill start in their tight end spot.
Sure.
I mean, I don't know if I could be, but if that was my business, I just learned how to be more calm, cool, collected. So you got Paul.
So
this week.
sorry, where did we land on commissioner fee?
I'm voting yay, but
we're gonna have to we'll put it to a vote.
We'll put it to a vote,
yeah,
and then we'll change it for next year. Well, we'll see what happens.
We're also like we all do group contributions. Like it's not the commissioner putting on the parties and paying for
great
the
point.
things.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that kind of stuff. We've kind of enacted like winners got to put the name on the trophy. You got to pay for that.
Yeah,
the losers got to pay for the losers.
Yeah.
So there's no like. It's not like the commissioner's spending like $200 every year just to keep the league running.
Yeah.
It's all split pretty fairly. So I don't think I think that's just stupid. The dumbest thing I've ever heard. But he's a dumb guy. So
but that's fine. We're gonna put it to a vote, and I think it's not gonna win, but whatever, we'll take it.
We'll take it.
So we got just running down the matchups really here. So we got Kurt versus Sully. Sully needs a win. 2-4.
Sully needs a win.
He needs a win. I offered a trade to Sully today for Travis Kelce for Zach Ertz. Well, not obviously 1-1, but 4 points there. Not a great start. Obviously, Amit needs another win. This is tough. This is a tough week. Other than you, for the guys who need wins. Sully needs a win. Amit needs a win, but he's playing Nightingale.
Yeah.
Mikey needs a win. He's projected to beat Brad Friend, but Brad Friend's the ultimate defenseman. You know what I mean? He's got that lockdown front seven.
Yeah, he does. Paul needs a win.
Paul needs a win, and
he's playing me.
He's playing you, and you don't have a defense.
See, well, that's why I have the most points against in the fucking league. It's 655 points against, pal.
Yeah.
I don't have a defense.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where I've been going wrong this whole time.
Imagine Paul, if Paul beats you this week. But that's, either way, we're assuming you're probably going to beat Paul. And then you got Hinton versus Perry.
Perry needs a win.
Perry needs a win. But Hinton needs a win, too. This is a good one. I like when one of those guys loses, both of us win. We all feel good.
And it could happen that one of them loses and drops below the playoff line.
Oh, well, that's really exciting stuff. Tune into that, everybody. And then I'm playing, me and Brad playing for third place. And I don't feel good. Yet to play. I'm projected to do 89 points.
Well, what's wrong? What's happened with your team?
Where did it start? I don't even deserve to be where I'm at. That's the problem. I can't even celebrate the victories.
Is it because you're starting Alec Pierce and Devin Duvernay?
That's exactly what it is. That doesn't help.
You should trade Justin Jefferson this week.
To who? For what?
I don't know. Is he playing? Because I need somebody.
No, he's on a bye.
Wandale Robinson?
For Justin Jefferson?
Well,
I'm considering it at this
Elijah
point.
Mitchell? I hear he's got a lot of value. Right?
Yeah, well, DJ Moore. My team is just a ragtag group of whatevers.
You got a bad team.
It's not great.
But you're out there.
But I'm out there.
Travis Kelce scoring 8 touchdowns a game.
I've got fine quarterbacks, a great tight end, and one good wide receiver. And a bunch of running backs. And again...
So you have a good wide receiver?
One. Justin Jefferson.
Oh, Jefferson. Right. Sorry. He's on your bench.
Yeah. But, so what I'm saying is that I could put it together, but, remember when we had the which week will when will he trade Aaron Rodgers or Drew Brees?
Yes.
We're on week 7 of when will one of the starters on Don's teams, the running backs, the other guys, get hurt. So I can finally have something.
All you have is backups.
You've
got A.J. Dillon backing up, who's the backup to Aaron Jones. Kareem Hunt backup to Nick Chubb. Tyler Algier backup to Caleb Huntley. Yeah. Michael Carter backup to Breece Hall.
James Conner right now hurt, but sharing with Eno.
Yeah. Darrell Henderson back up to whoever the Rams bring in. Yeah. That backfield's terrible.
Right. It's just, again, I'm not spending fab because my entire team is fab. These are all, I could drop my entire team and people would just wait until...
And then go and spend $25
And then go spend $25 on it. That's my team. It's the fab team. We're just a bunch of fab guys. A couple fabs.
I did see a thing earlier where it was is there a world where just a Cam Akers for Melvin Gordon trade makes sense? And I think it just does.
Oh, you mean just team for team?
Team for team.
Denver and the Rams?
Yeah. Like that might
Yeah,
help Cam Akers
like
do something, and that would help Melvin Gordon.
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, that's interesting.
Like a real life football.
And that would be very much like what would happen to my team. Then I had Darrell Henderson. Finally that happens.
Yeah.
Cam Akers doesn't even get hurt. Cam Akers just gets upset. Like, I don't even know what happened. He just wants a trade, or he wants to quit, or whatever. And then Henderson goes on a bye. Like, I need a win right now. Now, that being said, say James Conner's back next week, right? It's not the Eno show anymore.
Well,
Darrell Henderson's
what did
back.
Eno put up today, though?
20 points.
So, I mean, it might be the Eno show moving forward. That was why I kind of spent up on Eno. I think I spent like $17.
Yeah.
Was because Conner hasn't been good this year. So can Eno like win the job even when Conner comes back?
Sure.
That was my hope. It wasn't as opposed to last week where it was like, okay, I'll just pick up Deion Jackson for free and get 1 week out of him, and he put up 17 points, and now he'll be on the waiver wire.
Right. Like, but that being said, so say they don't add anybody in LA, right? Like, I'm not even worried about jinxing this thing. Okay. They don't add anybody in LA. So Darrell Henderson is the only running back there. Okay?
Yeah.
We'll say Conner comes back. It's
back to his job.
Sure. Okay? And then Nick Chubb hurts his foot like he does every year.
Sure.
And he's out for 3 weeks. And Aaron Jones hurts his knee like he does every year.
Sure.
My team is fucking stacked. But I need like a bunch of... It's like... I feel like a kid waiting for an inheritance.
You need a bunch of
guys
guys
to everybody to die so that I can live well.
Whereas I just need everyone to survive.
We are yes, exactly.
We are polar opposites and polar opposites in the standings.
Yes, it's fucking weird.
But when you go healthy to healthy, my team slaps the shit out of yours.
Yeah. I need a lot of help. Yeah.
If we're both healthy.
Yeah, but you gotta. Yeah.
I gotta what?
I don't know. You gotta pray, man.
I gotta pray. I'm praying.
You can't keep losing. Like I can't believe you lost last week.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm played against Brad. Dalvin Cook's on a bye. AJ Brown's on a bye. Shouldn't even be that difficult.
You got this.
Chris Olave, 10 points. I thought that guy died. I watched him hit the.
Yeah, he did hit hard.
Jalen Waddle, is he gonna get hurt?
He might not play.
That's good. I like that. So, but again, I'm begging. I'm third in the league, and I'm begging for other people's teams to just not play.
Yeah.
That's not a good place to be.
Why does Brad Patterson have 3 quarterbacks?
Because they're all fucking dog shit. Because he's got Tua. He just picked up Tua. And, why does he still have Trevor Lawrence and Russell Wilson?
Russell Wilson is my drop him to the waiver wire and let some idiot spend $15 fab on him.
Yeah.
That's a good trade. Russell Wilson for 15 fab.
Yeah. That's I have no idea why. I guess he... Well, whatever.
Is he in the top 25 in quarterbacks? Where's Russ in the quarterback power ranking?
He's probably top 20 somewhere. He's 19.
That's impressive.
Yeah, average points 16. That's how fucking bad it is. But that being said, what we were talking about with guys on your bench, let Brad take those guys. Let him not be able to drop those dudes.
Yes.
His bottom 3 guys, Judy, Wilson, Lawrence. Fucking hold on to him forever.
All of them.
Yeah, I might hold on to...
I might hold on to Judy.
Maybe, that's it. Yeah, I don't know.
If a Dante Foreman comes up, I'd drop Judy for Foreman.
Right. Yes. Yeah, for sure. So Brad, but that's just it. Like Brad, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
You're not sold on any of the guys at the top of the standings.
No.
You're not sold at any of the guys at the bottom of the standings being bottom.
Yes. Which is
except for we think Paul might.
But it's just.
Paul might be the
but it's just reflective of the season. Like it's nice to hear that it's down 20% scoring or whatever.
Right.
Because it's not just like, am I just confused? And it's just tough to get excited. I'm excited to see McCaffrey now. Like
your Pats aren't playing great.
We're
Bailey
not.
Zappi's the future.
Bailey Zappi is the past.
Trade Mac Jones.
Yeah, like.
Bill seems disinterested. Even your boy Tom, he's going through a tough time with his family.
He's looking thin too.
He's not looking good. He's
looking
on that.
thin.
He's on that Miami
He's looking,
diet, pal.
yeah,
He's in Florida.
yeah.
He's making it happen.
Yeah, I don't know. Poor Tom. I feel bad.
It's a wrap.
I feel bad for him.
It's it for Tom.
Well, what? It doesn't matter.
You feel bad for him? Why? Because he's made millions of dollars.
No,
and
because
he's been banging a supermodel.
because if this is the last
we see of him,
it's just not. Because it's not even like a
going out with a whimper.
Yeah,
walking off into the sunset.
Yeah, it would be like, okay, the Bucks they'll have a winning record this year. Like
Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl and then
but on his worst fucking season ever. But it doesn't matter. You're right. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's just you just don't want him to just fade out.
You don't want him to fade.
Yeah, and I don't like him to him and his wife. Now, that being said,
let's not speculate.
Well, I mean, they're splitting up, and if they are going to be splitting up, I mean, if Tom wants to go out there and explore the world, he'll do just fine. You know what? I should stop.
Yeah, until Pete Davidson comes knocking on his door for anti-jizz.
What?
Giselle.
Yeah. What?
What
did you call her?
Pete's got her on speed dial now.
Anti-jizz?
What's her name short for? How do you shorten her name? Jizzy? What's your
cute
little nickname for her?
G-Money?
Jizzface?
G-Money?
G-Money?
Yeah. That's kind of, I don't know if I like that.
How do you say her name? Her first name?
Giselle.
How do you say it?
Giselle.
Giselle. Yeah, Giselle.
It's not good?
I'm just saying it would go...
You don't call her Jizz. Baby Jizz. What'd you call her?
Jizzface.
Jizzface?
I think if she decides that I'm her type, and she's upset that my cute little nickname for her is
you're calling her Jizz.
Anti-Jizz? Anti-Jizz. Mama Jizz?
Do I gotta move Travis Kelce? Is that what I gotta do?
I don't know. This is going sideways in a hurry.
Okay.
You got anything else?
No. I'm good.
All right.
Yeah. Well, no, that's it.
Well, get to us on the commissioner's payment plan.
Yeah.
Mikey left at the wrong time. Hey? If he knew he was getting $100 Canadian and he could just quickly flip
Maybe
that
get a new fucking debit card.
Yeah, well, he'd flip it for 100 American and he'd be laughing, right?
Well, good luck this week. You need to win more than I do.
You too, pal. You too, pal. Hey, and if I don't see you next week,
Merry Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas.